What's up, guys? This is going to be a very short and sweet video, but what we're going to be talking about today is how we use SOPs, which are standard operating procedures. All that means is a fancy way of saying how I can build a business and how you can build a business that doesn't function with you having to train everyone how to do everything and you being at the middle of it, people asking you questions all the time. Basically, when I first started my business, I was at the middle of everything. If someone had a question, if I had to hire a new person and bring them on, they were asking me questions, and anytime they got stuck or needed help with something, they were coming to me. Of course, that doesn't work because we are busy and maybe we want to play more golf. That's a golf course out there. Sorry if you couldn't see that. But basically, what we're gonna do in this video is just break down my SOP table and then how you guys can model the same table that I use and use something like your own SOP table in your business. So let me know what questions you guys have. We are gonna cut to the actual screen share training now, and I will see you on the other side. Peace. All right, what's going on, guys? In this video, we're gonna be going through our own, or my own, personal SOP table that I use to run my business, okay? And just to recap what that means, the SOP table is just a database of all of our processes that we use inside our company. And we have Loom videos, just like the video you're kind of watching now, explaining how to do certain tasks. But also we have checklists for each of the things that make up different tasks in the business, okay? So for those that don't know what this is, you may not know what this is. This is just Notion, okay? So Notion is a database tool, a note-taking tool, productivity, project management tool. It's very similar to Asana or Monday.com or even using spreadsheets, but I just find it a little bit more intuitive, and you can use different features within Notion to get creative and build things out the way you might like that you can't customize in certain other tools as easily. So just looking at this page here, okay, this is a table within a page, not to get too nerdy as far as Notion goes. But what we've done here is we've created a table that has different processes or tasks that are done repetitively in our business, okay? So for example, I'll open a few of them. Some of these are a little private, but for example, let's say we want to accept people from our Facebook group and collect lead information so we could follow up with them, okay? So what we have here in some of them is Loom videos, and then some we just have instructions, okay? But for this one, if you see here, this box is checked. What that means is that someone on our team, it could be myself or someone else, I created a Loom video a long time ago. This was done over a year ago. This was October 18th, 2022. And what I was doing in this video was explaining how we do this specific process. And then the next person can watch this video and say, okay, I was tasked to do this. John or someone else on the team told me we needed to let people into our group. And now I don't need to go to John to do it. I can actually just watch this training video and learn how to do it myself. And then if I have questions, I can either comment here or I can just comment within the actual SOP by tagging John, just like this, tagging myself, say, hey, I don't understand X part, okay? And then if you hit this button, then I'll get a notification. I can fix that. I can either make another Loom video explaining it, or I can just actually tweak something in the process or give them like a verbal explanation. The way this table works is there's the name of the task or the actual activity. Then we have here a checkbox of if a video training has been added. I highly recommend doing Loom videos. It's just easier, but also I recommend building out step-by-step checklists for people that prefer to just read through lists instead of watching videos, which can be longer or shorter. Here's the link to the Loom video. What we also have here is the category. If you see up here in Notion, these are like the equivalent of tabs in a spreadsheet. What we've done is filtered out different sets of tasks by their business category. And once we have the business category, we can lump it into a tab, then people can just look at for a specific type of activity, okay? Then we have the current owners. Yes, I know you can tag actual people, but what I found was sometimes people are contractors, or sometimes people, they don't actually work in our Notion database. We just want to know who does that task. So that's why we have it set up as a, what is this here? This is just set up as a manual select, multi-select, meaning we can just add different people's names as they do the task. So that's why we do it that way. Then the platform, some of these tasks, they require different platforms, either Instagram or Stripe, Redfin, Hospitable. It just depends what part of the business it is. And this is really important here for whoever is doing the task. I like to have the cadence documented up here documented here, not of here, and mention if we're doing it daily, weekly, monthly, if it's a one-off, what day of the week. Sometimes it gets a little confusing, but I find it's better to just have this documented than not, okay? And then if it is done daily, we can just mention what time or what day it's done. So we have those things here, just some notes, and then that's pretty much it as far as the types of tasks that we kind of like filter by. If you're new to SOPs or if you're new to business, what I recommend as you're doing this is to just document one important process either every day or every week. I wouldn't try to do all of them at once because it can get very overwhelming and feel very time consuming and very intense. As you can see here, we have over 170 different tasks that are done inside the business. Some of them are not updated or they need to have video trainings added. But for the top, let's say 50 or 60 of these, we have video training added because those are the ones that are being done all the time. Now, what I just said is how I recommend going about doing this because again, if you try to do it all at once, it's very overwhelming. So what I would do is get with either any employees you have on your team, or if you're the one just doing these tasks yourself, start going through the process. Anytime you manually do something on your business, if it's replying to guests on Airbnb or going through your own email as you handle your own emails that you get daily, or if you send out an email marketing campaign, record yourself doing it with Loom. And actually Loom now, I just realized to remember this, there's a transcription feature in Loom. So Loom can actually take the instructions out of the video and just that can be the written instructions. You might need to edit it a little bit, but it's pretty good. But by doing it this way, it makes it so that you can offload tasks or you can hire people to help with different tasks in your business. I talk about this all the time, but one of the biggest mistakes people make when they're, let's say, bringing on employees or trying to delegate tasks or offload work to other people is they don't give them enough instruction or overview of what the task is they need help with. By just throwing tasks at people that don't have, let's say, SOPs or Loom videos or instructions, there's a very high chance that person is going to fail. And also there's a very high chance you're going to be annoyed having to train that person repetitively and answer all their questions. And it's kind of like a chicken or the egg thing. If they're not getting the training they need, there's a good chance they're going to fail. And if they don't have the training they need when they start, they're going to be asking you a lot of questions, making your life very frustrating and annoying, trying to just deal with this person all the time. And if you don't have that, you can't hire more than one person at a time or just multiple people. It makes life much harder. So I'll be doing more videos like this, guys, but if you're not sure how to build SOPs or you have questions, there's going to be a link below. You can book a call with myself or the team. This is what we do every day, and this is what we help other people with. But what I would recommend would just be starting with one or two tasks, building out a table like this. Also, maybe we can give out this template. I don't know if we've duplicated it before, but if you're interested, just comment below and we can see if we can create our SOP template as something we give out to people that need help with it. But let me know what questions you guys have. I'll do more of these, but overall, this is just something that's made a huge impact on our business. And when I talk to other small business owners that aren't sure how to go about scaling or removing themselves from the business, implementing something like this makes a huge difference. So that's it, guys. Let me know what questions you have. If you need anything, just let me know. And again, if you want to book a call, there will be a link below this to chat with myself or my team. If you need help with SOPs, operations, or virtual assistants, we are helping people with virtual assistants and virtual assistant finding. So that's it. I'll see you guys on the other side. Peace out, be good. And if you have any questions, just let me know.